Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another after action review of trading performance. My name is Thomas, and today is the first day of the 10th month of the year 2025. I'm just completed another set of trades, about 12 trades today. Really good results today, so let's just go look at the numbers overall. So in total, 55 trades, 6.1 total R, which is great. I'm looking for about 1 hour per day, and I've traded 5 days, so I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, which is great. That's always positive. As you can see, the average R is approaching about double the average loss, which is a really good thing. Still more losses, 31 to 24. If I could get that to 50-50, that would be awesome. Having a 50-50% system that pays 2 to 1 is insane. As it stands, the coin model is about 44% win with 1.8 to 1. So definitely fine, but as a very big increase regarding the SQN, the NSQN, in relationship to, let's say, yesterday. So as you can see here, yesterday we stopped, I think, around somewhere around here. And then today we just took off. So we made about 4R today. This is the average R multiple, which grew a little bit to around 0.111 or 0.11. That's better. Scatter plot looks positive. Histogram, a lot more wins, and looks kind of, I think, fair. That means there's just a bunch of trades in the middle. Some losses, some wins, maybe a little bit more losses, but the fat right tails still prevail, so that's great. So let's go look at the trades today. This is Sophie. Right from the open, it goes up, sells off. Here, there is a collapsing dragon, which I take. Oh, can I? I hope you guys can see it. Maybe I need to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I hope that's better. Well, maybe I too much zoom in. There we go. So collapsing dragon, standard. Uh, get out. Try the SSC. This was a really nice frame of the SSC because it made a pretty much a new low of the day, but 1730. So it could have reversed. That would have been a 9 to 1 to range that move, and just 4 to 1 to the RL10. Really good trade frame. I felt really good about that trade. It fails pretty much quickly, immediately. 5-7 bars. Fail. I take the re-entry short, and this was the biggest trade of the day. 3.41 win all the way down. And then here at the end, this was probably my favorite trade of the day, even though it was a loser in the outcomes. But from the yeah, it was about an hour and 20 minutes left, and there was a 3 to 4, on the SSC, and it was a 3.5 to 1 return to the VWAP, where it pretty much should close in general, and a 4 to 1 to the RL10. So that was just my favorite setup, and I was just waiting. I was stalking this all the way down, just waiting for the opportunity to get up, and it went. So overall, 3.52, not X but R, for Sophie. So that was that. In KDP, that's Dr. Pepper. There was only one trade that was a Kata 2. As we have a low, higher low. Just got in. It moved a little bit in our favor, then took us out at the PSAR, minus 0.14 for that day, and then it just stayed in the range. So no more trading for that. COP, ConocoPhillips, pretty standard here. I take a Kata 2 from the open. I'm using the yesterday's kind of trade frame. As you can see, you have a low, a higher low. So I kind of use that to kind of get my entry in. I gain about 0.5 1R. It continues going, so I get back in. This was a really nice trade, 1.83 total. Also a pretty nice frame. Both of these frames were pretty nice. As you can see, both of these are 4.5 to 1 to a range stat move, which is a really nice trade frame. But the interesting thing is that even this is the same, given that it's a smaller risk box. So the size of the risk box really dictates how good the trade frame is, and very important to have as small risk box as possible to use this to your advantage. Then in the afternoon, there was a Kata 2 re-entry. There was this huge move up, then the sell-off. I wanted to go long or try it out. There was about 3.8 to 1 to arrange that move to the top. Um, I got in, it reversed, then it kind of got into it was quite a channel, and then towards the end it started to move, but I was already out of that and focused on something else. And then the PIPL, the PayPal Holdings, that's the last symbol for the day. Kind of the symbol where I just got chopped out a lot, but I mean that's part of it. Big move up, sell off, and then I tried the kata too long here, as you can see, low, higher low. It will had about 3.7 to 1 to arrange that, so definitely frameable. It takes me out. Unfortunately, here, as you can see, the Z3 lines compress, so I'm not able to take this kata too short, though I was watching it the whole time. As this whole move was going down, I was like, if these Z3 lines hadn't pinched, I was already framing pretty much this. It was either a collapsing dragon or a kata too short. I really like the kata too short, obviously. So this was a really nice move that I didn't get, but I mean, that's just part of it. And my rules are not built for that, so that's fine. Let me just zoom in on here. And this is kind of the unfortunate part of these of this system that I trade is since you're trying to um, get as much of the price movement as possible. If I just go back for let's go from Sophie. So from about 1630, I'm all the way in every single move, all the way till the end. So that's like 4 or 5 hours where I'm just trying to get in and stay with the move as long as possible. And here, this is kind of the one area where you just get chopped out a lot. Here, after this sell-off, we have a collapsing dragon. It's still 3.8 to 1 to arrange that in the afternoon. I calculated that it could still go there. I was fine with that trade frame. It reversed immediately. I take an SSC. There's a 4 to 1. You see this huge move. There's a 4 to 1 to the top of the RL10. That's definitely frameable. It reverses immediately. So I tried the collapsing dragon again using the same trade frame and pretty much the same entry point, again, 3.8 to 1. And then I just tried the SSC one last time. I really didn't want to because the Z3 lines were compressed, but I got into the trade before the Z3 lines compressed, and it was still a pretty fine trade, 2.5 to 1 to a VWAP and 4.5 to 1 to the RL10, and I still had 2 hours, so that was fine. It kind of moves in my favor, and in the Z3, when the Z3 lines pinch, I get out for about 0.3. So this symbol minus 1.2 R for the day. So that's all the trades. I'm pretty happy with the way I traded. Of course, having a really big day like today was great psychologically, and kind of helps me boost morale. And really looking forward to tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Thank you for your patience and your attention. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.